And what is going on, everybody? My name is Travis, and welcome to SF Bay Area Sports Talk. And what a tough game tonight. Oh my gosh. What just so much going on in this game. The 49ers come out, struggle to start out this game. And, things we go there. To get right into it, Mullins, did not have, you did not have a great game. Really struggled out there. Yeah, just feeling a lot of emotions, right now. We're gonna break this down. We're gonna talk about it and get your opinions and thoughts on the game. Bedford came in there. I thought he did tremendous. I'm gonna get to everyone's comments to the best of my ability. So again, welcome everyone to the post game. Tough post game tonight. But we're gonna bounce back. This team is resilient. 49ers can do it. We got Evan L in the house. This sucks. I feel it. I feel got Niners fan 97 in the house. Welcome. Nick Mullins is a bonzo. Yeah, not sure what that means, but it just was tough tonight. Mullins. I think Bedford, with how he played, Bedford proved that Bedford should be the backup quarterback. Bedford made some big throws. Let's see, I'm back. Good to see you, Brady. Painful. We got Jake QB1 in the house. Painful. Always good to see you streaming. Appreciate it. Big time, Jake. And we got Hum Baby Baseball in the house. Welcome, Eric. So glad to see you here. And yeah, I'm feeling the emotions of this game. I really thought we were going to win it at the end. Like I was saying on the stream, was live streaming the game. We came back, got a touchdown with Bedford. Phenomenal drive. What a monster game from Kittle tonight. He was just so spectacular. 15 catches for Kittle. And 100, get the exact numbers on the receiving for Kittle in this game. 183 receiving yards. He was tremendous. When we needed big plays, big time. Let's see. Hope Shanahan chewed Mullins out. I'm definitely sure he chewed Mullins out big time. When you have a game like this happen, it's tough. I feel for Mullins. You hate to perform like this on the biggest showcase on Sunday Night Football, and it leads to you getting benched. And so this is tough. Second, we lose a home game. I didn't even think about that here with us at 2-2. Mullins looked scared to throw deep. The thing with the game tonight, the 49ers running game, we weren't kind of getting it going as well as we're used to. And when you have a great running game, it's easier to get, you have a lot of guys open, you can make passes. And Mullins, what you saw is sometimes, if his first look wasn't open, or second look wasn't open, when you're not running the ball well, then you're kind of trusting your judgment. And, when you have a young quarterback like Mullins, who, again, doesn't have a ton of experience starting games. And so, it's tough. And so tonight we saw that, the interceptions could be, again, when you're rushed, you make the throws. And again, when Bedford came in there, he played very well. And I thought he was going to lead us to a come-from-behind victory, and we were going to be celebrating here on the post-game. We came just within one play of doing it. I'm telling you guys, when I've seen that ball in the air, going to the end zone, that's all you could have asked for. We had a chance all the way until the very end. So, again, welcome, everyone, to the post-game. Glad you joined us here. This is going to be a tough show. But, yeah, we got to keep the positivity. We got to keep the perspective. Again, it's still early in the season. We're 2-2, so it's not the end of the world. And yeah, I mean, kind of like when Jimmy G went out a couple years ago, I still felt confident. We played great football even, 2 years ago, when Jimmy G went out, all those games we lost by like one possession, 3 points. So yeah, this Niners team, we've been in these kind of games. We've had heartbreakers, and we got to find out what we're made of here. Responding back here. So see, we got Heartland Sports, Fly Eagles Fly. Congrats, Eagle fans, on the win tonight. You guys earned it. So got King Hershabar. Apologize, pronounced that wrong. Overthrown touchdown to Hughes check and only pass to 2 players. No excuses. Yeah, you're right. No excuses for Mullins. Should have been in. Mullins, should have done a lot better than how he performed tonight. And yeah, Kittle and McKinnon were the go-to guys tonight on offense. Why did George Kendall drop the 2-point conversion? I mean, that was tough on that play. You would have loved to have had that, because then we would have only been down by 3. And then on that last drive, you don't need a touchdown to win the game there. Yeah, that missed a huge check was big. We got Dominic Seneva, Fly Eagles Fly. Again, congratulations on the win. To Eagles fans out there, and thank you for joining the show with us. 2 interceptions for Mullins. Just tough. I did not see this at all. We need to beat the Finns. So Evan, love the positivity. All we can do now, look forward to the future. Look forward to our next game. Yeah, we're gonna get back on track. Got the Miami Dolphins next Sunday. Hopefully we'll see Jimmy Garoppolo back. This gives me hope, though. We have an official backup. It seems now when Jimmy can't play, I feel confident. Almost a great comeback. Absolutely love it, Jake QB1. Keeping the perspective here. Yeah, I mean, what a game this was. When Mullins throws that second interception, you're feeling like this game's over. And how it was so tremendous to see us come back and fight the way that we did in this game. Bedford was terrific on that drive, went to Kittle a lot on the drive. Ayuk, the rookie, he stepped it up today, and Deebo Samuel returned. He had made some great plays today. So yeah, still a lot to be encouraged about. The offensive line, though, did struggle, to be honest. Offensive line tonight really struggled in this game. Mike McGlinchey and Trent Williams, they struggled tonight. And Eagles were getting a lot of pressure on us, and with Mullins. And so yeah, the offensive line needs to do a better job than what they did tonight. Too many times Mullins was pressure a lot in this game. Brandon says, I sure felt this coming. It's tough. You didn't know how this game was going to go. Again, for me, I felt confident heading into this game. The way that the 49ers played the last 2 weeks, I felt like we showed everyone that we're still, a force to be reckoned with, and still, one of the top teams in the NFC. And yeah, I still think we are one of the top teams in the NFC. Despite being 2-2, we're going to bounce back. We're going to be right there at the end of the year, and we're going to be making a run to the Super Bowl. As we know, are you worried we play the Dolphins and Rams after? I'm not worried. I think we'll do well. We're going to have Jimmy G coming back. So yeah, that Rams game is going to be huge. Sunday night football game coming up. So yeah, big games. And yeah, this 49ers team, we're going to be put to the test just like we were last year. And it's going to be fun because I think we're going to do well in this challenge. We got a lot of big games upcoming. So again, welcome everyone to the show. Glad you joined us tonight, breaking this one down. Just a tough loss tonight, but we're in good spirits. Let's talk about Ayuk's Let's see. Oh, Ayuk's hurdle. Yep, absolutely. One of the most exciting plays of the game was Brandon Ayuk. I mean, it was just so spectacular and tremendous. I mean, what a play that was. Explosive play. He's going a million miles an hour and then leaps. And yeah, they were showing highlights of him back, I think, Olympic jumping, something like that. But yeah, Ayuk, tremendous athlete and just 22 years old. That's what blows my mind. I mean, this guy, the talent and what he can do. I mean, it's going to be so much fun for us this year to watch the development of Brandon Ayuk. Eagles, not that far removed from being Super Bowl quality team. Yeah, great perspective here. Wasn't thinking about that a whole lot, but yeah, Eagles, yeah, they, it hasn't been that long since, they went and won that Super Bowl. So, they're a great team and, better than, of course, the Jets and New York Giants. So again, going into this game, I felt confident we were going to handle them. But they played us tough. And again, I'm proud of our team for coming back the way that we did. It could have been easy to throw in the towel when we were struggling the way that we were. And so yeah, I'm going to try to get to everyone's comments and get your guys' thoughts on the game. I feel like in division games are toss-ups. You're right, Evan, because those in division games get so competitive and so tough. And, especially our division. I mean, we have the best division in football, top to bottom. And, I mean, it's not even a comparison because, just so much talent. And, these games are going to be fun down the stretch. We're really going to have to take advantage of those division games because, you lose games like we did tonight, a game we could have easily won, could have had. You got to take advantage. A lot of room for improvement for San Francisco. Definitely agree with you, Brandon. You're right. Offensive line needs to improve. Defense as well. We certainly could have played better. Also, offense. We need to have more guys stepping it up. Kittle and Jerick McKinnon did terrific on the receiving game. Ayuk came up big for us tonight. And Ayuk will be a top 5 receiver, says Evan. Love this take. Yeah, Ayuk, just such a tremendous talent. Comes off the game last week, has 5 catches, 70 yards. And then get the numbers for you to game tonight. For Ayuk, had 2 catches for 18 yards tonight. So, I did have some big catches. And in the next 2 weeks, we have a Sunday night football game again. That is absolutely right. Going against the Rams, and that's going to be a fun one. Niners have a great young core. Bosa, Kinlaw, Ayuk, Deebo Samuel, George, Kittle. Absolutely. And I love all of those names you mentioned. I mean, Bosa is going to do terrific when he comes back. I mean, it cannot wait to see him back next year and wish Bosa the best in his recovery from that ACL, and hope Bosa comes back stronger and better than ever. And Kinlaw has been doing pretty good this year. So he's been great. And Ayuk, just tremendous. Deebo Samuel, another tremendous player, comes off this season last year, 900 receiving yards, and he stepped it up big time in the playoffs. So this Niners team, so much talent, such a great young core here. Eagles record doesn't define them. They are a good team when they get going. I agree with you, Evan. I mean, the 0-2-1 Eagles, they played tremendous tonight. And they gave us a run for our money. Glad to see CJ not give up. Absolutely agree. And really proud of CJ Beathard. And Goldilocks, as we will call him, did terrific tonight. He comes in there. The game's on the line. We need a score, absolutely, without a doubt. And you love that Beathard steps in there. He makes us big throws on that drive. Went to Kittle a couple times, went to Ayuk. And so, that was a tremendous drive. Got us back in that game. And then our defense, tremendous. they stepped it up big time when we needed them to give us a chance there at the end of the game. And so you really, you have to be proud of our way we fought back. Again, when you lose, it's not going to compare to how it feels to winning. Goldilocks looked really decent tonight. Yeah, I think you can make the case, the argument that Befford should be the backup quarterback now, based on how he was able to keep his composure, when he came into the game there. And even that last drive too, we had a minute 40. He was getting to the line, calling the plays really fast. So yeah, this game you saw tremendous growth from CJ Befford, and so you gotta love it. Ziggy Ansah is out for the year. He tore his bicep. Oh my gosh. I saw on the notification he might have had a torn bicep. 49ers fearing a torn bicep. But according to Ian Rappaport, they will have an MRI to confirm that. So again, hopefully it's not torn. And we need Ziggy Ansah. I mean, we brought him in, for our defensive line due to the many injuries that we've had, unfortunately, to have dealt with. We should start behind Befford next week for his chemistry with Kittle. And yeah, I mean, it all depends on how Jimmy G is feeling. If Jimmy G is good to go, then yeah, we're going to go right back in there with Jimmy Garoppolo, and Garoppolo is going to lead us back to the Super Bowl. But you're right. If Jimmy G is not able to go, I think we got to go with Befford. Just Mullins. Tonight he just didn't come through. It was very tough to watch tonight. We'll see if he's the same when he returns. Yeah, you're right, Sebastian. No guarantee when Jimmy G comes back, but I'm confident. I think he's going to get right back into action and pick up where he left off from. I mean, yeah, when Garoppolo was in that Jets game early in the first half, I mean, he was dealing for us. He was playing solid and doing a terrific job. And let's see, we should cut Mullins and keep CJ. Yeah, I mean, I don't think we should cut Mullins. You don't do that after one bad game. Mullins, he's got a lot to learn still. There's still a lot of room for tremendous growth with Mullins. And so, yeah, will we get to see that with the 49ers? We don't know. But yeah, so Mullins, still got faith in my guy to come back. But yeah, tonight, to be honest, was just tough out there and needs to learn on his readings. Because tonight, his first or second go-to targets, a couple times that, weren't open. And again, our running game tonight wasn't the best. And so that does make it tough, when you're trying to get something going on offense. So again, hope everyone's doing well tonight, and glad you joined us here, breaking this down. Let's see, Mullins minus, almost. When you got the final, Mullins, 200 yards on the game. CJ, 138 yards in just a short period of time. Yeah, it really puts into perspective. When Befford came in there, I mean, he was terrific. He looked phenomenal out there. And yeah, like I said, I think he really, Befford earned himself a case to be the backup quarterback. And so, loved how Befford performed. And yeah, I definitely agree, Evan. Mullins is still young. And so, we're still, these are the growing pains we got to go through sometimes. And, it makes it really tough, when it happens on Sunday Night Football, like it did tonight. And, the whole world sees. We got Brandon Lutz in the house. Welcome to the show. Good game from an Eagles fan. Thank you so much for the support. Appreciate it big time. And yeah, best of luck to you guys the rest of the year. Congratulations on the win tonight. And so, yeah, we're going to break down this game some more and get into some of the offensive highlights of this game for your 49ers. So, yeah, Bedford, again, he was terrific. Comes in the game, almost brings us back to a come from behind victory. I mean, we were so close there at the end. So I'm really happy with how Bedford played. And, yeah, the final stat line for Mullins, just a tough game tonight. Mullins 18 of 26 for 200 yards, 1 touchdown, and 2 interceptions. And yeah, one of the interceptions, I mean, it's almost like he gifted it to the defender. So yeah, Mullins just had some tough responses in the game, and it was tough to see. But yeah, so again, you guys, I'm confident Niners are going to bounce back. We're going to get things going next Sunday against the Dolphins. And so, yeah, what a game for George Kittle. I mean, was just absolutely fantastic tonight. Kittle, his first game back, and he put on a show. What a performance for Kittle tonight. 15 catches, 183 receiving yards. And I mean, did such a phenomenal job in yards after the catch. So he was tremendous. And you love to see it from Kittle. And man, Kittle, the best tight end in football, hands down. And look, no defender can guard Kittle. I mean, you try to guard him, you're not going to be able to. And in this game tonight, Kittle, he got open when we needed him to and came up with those big plays. Just unfortunate, it wasn't enough here at the end of the game. But yeah, we're going to bounce back. Let's see. Can't wait for the Chiefs and Patriots game tomorrow. Yeah, that's going to be a fun one. You got 2 Monday night games going tomorrow. So yeah, it's going to be awesome. And and then what Jerick McKinnon, he had a great game tonight, especially in the receiving game. You saw Bedford go to McKinnon a few times there on some of those drives. And yeah, McKinnon is another guy that I think is going to have a big year for us this year. He's finally healthy, and, we're going to get a chance to see what the Jet can really do this year. And I'm really excited. So yeah, McKinnon tonight had 7 catches for 43 yards. And on the rushing side of the ball, didn't have the best game rushing wise, but did average 3.9 yards a carry, had 14 carries for 54 yards and 1 rushing touchdown. So great game from McKinnon. And yeah, that was big for McKinnon. He was activated for the game today. And so, yeah, we're still going to wait on Raheem Mostert. Hopefully he's good to go next Sunday. And yeah, we're going to see our good friend Matt Breida next Sunday. We traded him to the Dolphins during the NFL draft. And yeah, I know some people felt like, we never should have traded Matt Breida. But yeah, I mean, the decision's a tough one. I mean, you looked at who we had at running back. I felt okay with trading Breida in that case. But yeah, so next Sunday, going against the Dolphins. But yeah, McKinnon stepping it up tonight. But yeah, definitely could have did a lot more on the rushing side of the ball. But yeah, so continuing to break down on the receiving side of the ball, yeah, Deebo Samuel had 3 catches tonight for 35 yards. So Samuel's first game back, and you have to like how he played, coming up with 3 catches. So yeah, seeing these guys come back, Kittle, monster game. I mean, just tremendous. His first game back. But you love to see Samuel there coming back and getting the feel and getting back into rhythm for things. And yeah, Brandon Ayuk, the rookie, comes up big with 5 catches for 70 yards last Sunday and has a couple catches for 18 yards today. So Ayuk getting it going, and he is going to be so much fun to watch this year. So I can't wait to see Ayuk. Mullins blew it. Yeah, I mean, Mullins, he had his chances in this game. Unfortunately didn't come up. But I mean, yeah, we from 49ers, we had a lot of chances in this game, and so it's just tough game. The defense, we could have came up with some stops, and yeah, offensively, could have definitely had more guys kind of getting in on the action on the receiving side of the ball. Dante Johnson played pretty well last week. So yeah, let's see. Got blessed red and gold in the house. Welcome to the show. Yeah, we just gotta ease up on on being too harsh to Mullins. If we're being honest, yeah, it's not a great game at all. But we gotta think about the positives. And yeah, Mullins, when he has been on his game, he does well. So hopefully Mullins can turn it around. But tonight was just not his night. Not his night. Got Mo money in the house. Yeah, Mullins blew his shot, and I agree with you, Mo, because watching the facial expressions of Mullins on the sidelines during that final drive, you could see it in his face, the visible frustration. You get benched in the middle of the game. And again, I don't blame Kyle Shanahan for benching Mullins. I mean, he deserved it at that point. I think if you left Mullins in, this game probably doesn't get as close as it did at the end. And so, Kyle Shanahan had to make a tough decision. And I even was questioning the decision at first because I still wanted to see Mullins, see if he can do something at the end of the game. But when CJ came in there on that drive and really impressed us, he was terrific. So, you have to love how we responded and came back in this game. Befford and Kittle was a match made in heaven. Absolutely. I mean, the relationship between those two tonight, it was phenomenal to see. And I love watching Kittle play. It is so much fun as a 49ers fan that we get to see the best tight end in football. And yeah, I think I saw a stat line, but anytime Kittle plays in prime time, the man delivers with big time performances. And he did that again tonight. And yeah, my early season predictions, I had Kittle having a career year this year. I think he's going to break his own tight end record. And what a way to get back into it by getting almost 200 receiving yards. That's how you do it after missing a couple of games. So yeah, that is, let's see, might affect his career though. If we're talking about Mullins here, just tough situation because Mullins, I know he felt he had the confidence going in here to lead the Niners to victory. So yeah, you feel for Mullins. He blew his shot tonight. And then when Befford gets the opportunity, Befford takes full advantage of the limited amount of playing time that Befford had. And, but yeah, affecting his career. I don't think, that it could affect his mindset, but I feel like Mullins is very strong mentally. And so he'll be able to handle this and bounce back from it. But yeah, thank you for that take. So we got Shanahan always loved and praised CJ more than Mullins. Kind of curious to see. Yeah, you're right. And, when a couple years ago, Befford was playing and, then Mullins comes in there at the end of the year of 2018, does such a tremendous job. Let me get some water here for a second. So yeah, I'm excited to see Befford in terms of, we're going to find out if Jimmy Garoppolo is going to be good to go for next Sunday against the Dolphins. Yeah, the coverage, wasn't the best. So, is Jimmy Garoppolo going to play next week? So yeah, I don't have the latest up-to-date analysis on what his health situation right now, but I do believe he is going to be in there. next Sunday. So that is great news for us to get our starter back in there. And yeah, we got to get going here, especially in this division. Seattle is 4-0 now. And so, we can't afford to be falling behind too many games behind the Seahawks in the division. So again, I still think we're going to be fine here at 2-2. We're going to bounce back. We're going to get on a huge winning streak, and it starts with next Sunday. So we're going to get Jimmy G back, hopefully, and get going against the Miami Dolphins. And so, yeah, it is going to be really fun and looking forward to it. And so, yeah, we just got to, keep the positivity, keep the positive perspective here. And, yeah, find a way to bounce back. And so, yeah, let's continue breaking down the box score here of the game. And, offensively for the 49ers, again, we could have certainly came up with some more big-time plays from some guys tonight. But, yeah, Kittle and Jerick McKinnon really came through. And you love to see, Deebo Samuel getting back in there tonight and, being activated. So was really thrilled to see him back in there. And, yeah, you also got Kendrick Bourne as well, who had a great game and came up with some big catches there at the end of the game. So he was huge, coming up big on that last drive. Let's see. I heard he might, but I kind of want to give Bedford a shot. He did good in an intense situation. Yeah, I think if Jimmy Garoppolo, again, if Garoppolo is not feeling 100%, and so why not? I think send Bedford out there for maybe one more week, and then Garoppolo, when he's 100% good to go, we can bring him back for Sunday Night Football. And so, yeah, it's going to be intriguing to see who gets the start next Sunday at quarterback. And then, yeah, Kyle Juszczyk, he had a one catch for 13 yards. We saw Jeff Wilson Jr. had a catch for 13 yards. And, yeah, on defense, looking at your leading 49ers tackler tonight was Quan Alexander with 6 tackles. You had Eric Armstead with 4 tackles, had Kerry Hyder stepping up big with 3 tackles. Jimmy Ward had 3 tackles in the game. Yeah, Jason Verrett had 3 tackles. And yeah, we also defensively did Azeez Alshire came up with that big interception. So that was phenomenal to see. And we got Will Federico in the house. Welcome to the postgame. We need Jimmy G back soon. Yep, I agree. The great thing about with us is that, we have such a terrific backup in, CJ Bedford in this case. And yeah, Mullins, again, I still think Mullins is a great quarterback. But yeah, we're going to continue to watch his development. But, that's just what you love to have, a great backup. So in a situation like this, where we don't know if Jimmy G is going to be good to go next Sunday, you feel confident trotting out Bedford out there. So whether it's Jimmy G or Bedford next week, I like our chances to get back in the win column here. And yeah, we got to get going and pick things up. The good thing, again, it's never good to lose your first 2 home games. But if you are, then in a humbling way, it's great to get humbled. Sometimes it brings out the best in you. And this 49ers team, I know they are determined and hungry to get back out there as soon as possible, to avenge this tough loss tonight. So, yeah, really looking forward to next Sunday. And, yeah, I love this. Ayuk, though, has really high potential. Absolutely agree with you, Matthew. And I love what we saw tonight. I mean, that touchdown was absolutely incredible for Brandon Ayuk and leaps over the defender. I mean, it was just so spectacular. And, you thought that was going to get us going there in the game early. But yeah, what a performance. And it was just so much fun to see. And Ayuk, one of our best draft picks, went to Arizona State. And this guy is amazing yards after the catch. And that's, on this Niners team, we have so many guys offensively, yards after the catch ability. Kittle, the best tight end in football, and probably the best best at yards after the catch. McKinnon also, you saw him today do a great job. And Ayuk, he's got that same kind of explosiveness. And in fact, in college, Ayuk, he was never afraid to take big hits. So, that's the kind of instinct mentality you got to have at the wide receiver position. You can't be afraid to take big hits, and you just got to go in there and make big plays. Let's see, Bengal Cats have really got to Pettis. Pettis, it's been tough, to be honest. I feel for Dante. He's a guy that, I think he's got the talent. He's got the potential to be, a go-to receiver and be a phenomenal player. And we know his dad was a baseball player for many years, I think, with the Astros. And so, yeah, honestly, it's been tough. I know Pettis was really determined in the offseason to bounce back. And if I'm not mistaken, last year, him and Kyle Shanahan weren't on the same page. So I think that's why you saw Pettis last year, not play to his potential. So, yeah, he had a rough year last year. But, I'm really proud of how Pettis, in the offseason, he put in a lot of work to try to get back and be ready to make an impact this year. And, yeah, unfortunately, through the first 4 games now, we haven't seen Pettis make that impact that we know he has the potential to do so. Got Jason Azzy in the house. Welcome to the post game. Sorry, Niners fan. My Raiders lost by a touchdown. Feel you, Jason, and feel you on that. The Raiders there. So yeah, best of luck to your Raiders the rest of the way, and thank you for the support. Always appreciate all NFL fans checking into the show and breaking it down with us. I'm not sure about Mullins. He plays well within the system, but when we need a big play or when he gets contacted, like we saw tonight, he disappears. And yeah, you're right. I mean, Mullins tonight, in a big pressure game, big time situations, we saw that, he, couldn't get it done in those big plays. And something that, I was talking about earlier in the show is, our offensive line, they really struggled tonight. So, they didn't help Mullins out very much. But yeah, Mullins, when he got under pressure, he doesn't do a great job. When our running game is not going as well as we're used to, then you're seeing, a little bit of pressure get to Mullins, and then, makes those throws, ill-advised throws. So yeah, Mullins right now, again, he still is learning. And so, he's got the potential to be a great quarterback. But tonight, we saw him take some steps back. And so we'll see when Mullins will get his next opportunity. I'm not going to lie, Eagles kind of deserve that win. Yeah, you're right. If we're looking at this game, we, as much as we want to say that we blew it and, give the Eagles some credit, no one, I think, had them winning this game. Again, I certainly did not think we would lose this game. And so, yeah, Carson Wentz, I mean, yeah, he made some big throws at the end of the game. And sometimes, yeah, when you get beat like this, not a whole lot you can do, but, shake it off. Hats off to your opponent. They outperformed us tonight, but, we're going to bounce back. Got Rally Time Sports in the house. Welcome to the show, my good friend. Feeling depressed about that. Right there with you. This one, is it's just I feel it. Just tough, and yeah, we're gonna be feeling this for some time, but yeah, we'll get over it. Again, thank goodness it's still early in the season, and so yeah, we'll talk after the game or after the post game Rally Time Sports. Matthew, our comeback situation is in a bad direction right now. Yeah, there's a lot of question marks. I mean, if we're going to be honest here, it's easy to say that with this Niners team, yeah, we know how talented we are. We know that we can get it done. And right now we're 2-2. And like I was saying earlier, Seahawks are 4-0 now. So yeah, we can't afford to fall behind too many games. We're 2 games back now. So yeah, it's going to be tough. And it's not just a given that we're going to get into the playoffs. We got to come in here and again, I think we will do it. We will get back to the playoffs. And I think we're going to finish very well down the stretch here. But yeah, it's not going to be no I'm sorry. Yeah, I miss our cornerback situation. I was thinking our comeback. So yeah, see, I'm thinking comeback. Misread the question, but yeah, cornerback. Mosley, can't wait when he comes back. We needed him, and so yeah, and then Witherspoon as well. He's been out, and so yeah, it's been tough. And yeah, tonight you saw, when you have injuries in the secondary, also Richard Sherman is out. So, you see these things happen. You see big plays given up. And tonight, that was what happened. Unfortunately, it was tough to see. But yeah, we got to keep the positivity, and we're gonna come back. I'm confident in this team. We've shown how resilient we can be. Mullins for the Raiders did not do good against Stephon Diggs. Stephon Diggs now is with he's with Buffalo now. Yeah, so you're right. Raiders did not do good against Stephon Diggs. Yeah, that game, I was watching some of that game, and yeah, Buffalo. I think for the Raiders in that game, Carr, for you guys, I think he struggled a bit in that game. But yeah, Carr has been doing good for you guys this year. So, best of luck. Good luck. You guys come back. Our offensive line didn't impress me at all in our defense. Should have stepped it up. I agree, Matthew. You're right. Offensive line, they just weren't. They did not play very well tonight. You had 15 quarterback hits. That's the number. 15 quarterback hits tonight. That kind of a pressure. When that happens, you're going to see these things happen. And our defense, I thought our defense towards the end of the game, we stepped up there a couple times. We needed to get that stop, 3 and out. We delivered and sacked Carson Wentz. So, yeah, I thought at times in this game, our defense stepped up. But you're right. For the most part, too many big plays allowed and penalties too. We gave up a lot of penalties early in the game that did affect us a bit there. Let's see. How do you feel about Rob Drake against the Padres? I am still mad. I'm with you, Jason. I am still completely livid from that because again, look, we know Giants in that last game against the Padres that we could have stepped it up. But again, we had 4 costly calls against us in that game in big situations. Yeah, I'm with you. And especially with this tough loss for our Niners tonight, in the Bay Area, you're really feeling it now. It's tough. Our San Francisco Giants should have been in the playoffs right now. And I feel like we could have shocked the Dodgers and eliminated them maybe. But, we'll never know. All we can do now, look forward to the future, look forward to our Niners and getting back out there. And, thanks. He had a touchdown to Waller and the fumble. That was that fumble for you guys, in that game. That kind of pretty much ended the game there. And again, we're still kind of processing our emotions from this game tonight. And, again, we're feeling better because we came back in the game because, when Mullins leaves the game there, throws that second interception. Yeah, you're not feeling very good. You're down by 11 and, the game looked like it was just going to get way out of hand there. But yeah, really proud of our Niners coming back in this game. And so you got hats off to them for fighting back in this game. And yeah, almost coming away with a miracle there. It came down to the final play there and came so close to coming down. We were right there. Oh, I'm going to take a water break for a sec. And yeah, so let me know how you guys are feeling. What your thoughts are going into the game next Sunday. Would love to hear your thoughts and perspectives. And so yeah, we are winding down the post game, and we are going to get to my picks of the game. And so that's going to be fun to discuss our picks. So again, when you're looking at this game, again, happy, love that we came back. And so, yeah, we're still feeling really great about ourselves. A lot of positive things to take out of this game, when you're breaking everything down. And so, yeah, got to step it up and perform much better than how they did tonight. Defense has got to step it up. So, yeah, there's some areas of improvement, that we can do here. And if we can address those issues, we're going to be coming right back. It hurts because my best friends are Eagle fans. Oh, man, I can just imagine. Thank goodness that I don't have any friends. Well, I don't have any personal friends that I know of, or a lot of that are Eagles fans. We got James Decker, a Eagles fan, the supporter of the channel. So big shout out to James out there. And so yeah, just tough tonight. Yeah, my emotions are all over the place. Doing this post game right now. Just trying to process everything. And 3 years. You're right, because I can only imagine hearing from all the Eagles fans for the last 3 years. And so yeah, we're just gonna just kind of not listen to the noise. That's what you got to do. Don't listen to what the national media is gonna say. We know how they are. They like the national media. They like to come out and say things about us and say that that we're not a good team, or I don't know what it is, but sometimes in the national media, they don't give us enough credit sometimes. And when we lose, they really like to bash us. And so, say what they want to say from the media. This Niners team, we're going to prove everyone that's doubting us. Because, I still think this team, I think we're going to get to the Super Bowl and win it this year. It's going to happen. It's not going to be an easy road. But you know what? We're going to be able to do it. And so, we just got to keep getting better, learn from our mistakes, and not let these kind of things happen like tonight. And so, looking at the big perspective of the whole season as a whole, the season is still not lost. And so, we still, we're feeling great. Let's see. So not making it in the Super Bowl, I wouldn't go as far as to say, that we aren't going to make the playoffs. Obviously it's not going to be easy right now when you're 2-2, you're in the best division in football. And you're going to have to overcome some teams. We are in the wild card there. But I still have tremendous confidence in this group. And, when we get our guys back healthy, we still got some guys on defense, Sherman, Mosley, and, a number of guys that when they come back, I mean, it's going to be huge, the impact. And today we got to see it with George Kittle and Deebo Samuel. So absolutely tremendous. And yeah, I mean, I got confidence in us to get back. So we'll see. We'll see how it's all going to play out. It's going to be key to build some momentum. You know, when we play the Seahawks, when we play Arizona again, you know, we're going to want to be building momentum into those games because, you know, you don't want to be going into those games feeling sluggish or struggling, you know. And so you have the Dolphins easy, Raiders have the Chiefs hard. So yeah, that is going to be a tough one for you guys, Jason, going up against the Chiefs. So best of luck there, you know, to take down Mahomes. And yeah, Dolphins, even that if it'll be an easy win for us. I mean, as we know, no win ever seems to be easy to come by. No matter how easy on paper. So yeah, this game with the Dolphins coming up, key to just get back to build off of the positive things from this game. Look at the positive things. Kittle returning, he has a monster game. Deebo Samuel returning, he comes up with some big catches. Ayuk has a great game, comes up with some catches. So yeah, looking at the positives, that's what we got to do here and build that momentum into next Sunday. And yeah, let's get a win here and start a big hot streak here. That's going to get us here right back into the NFC. So that is what we got to do here. And yeah, I'm confident the Niners are going to do it. Not going to be an easy task, but we got what it takes. And yeah, it's so much to be still excited about for this team. And so yeah, just got to keep the positivity and not allow the negativity, you know, to creep into the back of your mind. And yeah, it can be easy when things go against you to start thinking negative, you know, especially, yeah, with the injuries. But yeah, we can overcome it. We've been through adversity. And yeah, as we know, you guys, you know, it's what doesn't kill you only makes you stronger. And this Niners team, yeah, they are going to bounce back. I'm confident. Love to hear some of your guys' thoughts, what you think we need to do here to turn it around, what we need to improve most. And so, yeah, I mean, you know, the secondary, yeah, we've just been so banged up in the secondary. And, you know, it's going to be huge when we get our guys back healthy. And then, yeah, also, you know, so we just got to keep it going, keeping the positivity. And, yeah, you know, when Jimmy G can come back as well, we're going to be able to get right back into doing what we do best. And, yeah, just start trying to build up some confidence, you know, before we go into the playoffs. We're not, I mean, yeah, you know, so yeah, you know, I mean, yeah, I respect, you know, your opinion here, Rally Time Sports. But yeah, I mean, for me, I just think, I don't think we need a tank, you know. I feel like we are still have so much talent on this team. But yeah, you know, you know, when you look at it from both perspectives, you know, I get it. I mean, 2 years ago, we tanked essentially when we had some devastating injuries to, you know, early in the year. And yeah, it ended up, you know, we got Nick Bosa out of tanking. And so, you know, you never know how the season's going to go. You know, you could say, yeah, this year that we play our hearts out and you know, we might not get there, but or we play our hearts out and we do get there. So I'm still saying, you know, we got to play the games, got to play the schedule, see what's going to happen. Nick Mullins lost the game. Yeah, I mean, if we're being realistic, you know, you never pin a loss on any one individual. But yeah, I mean, yeah, breaking down Mullins' performance was tough, was not very good tonight through, you know, 2.5 quarters. Really struggled out there. Got Kaysen Allison in the house. Welcome to the show. What are your thoughts on Sam Darnold? So yeah, coming from a New York Jets fan, so glad to have you here, Kason. And yeah, so yeah, if I'm not mistaken here, let's see if I can pull up what the Jets score here. And let's see. Oh yeah, that's right. So yeah, I remember correctly. Yeah, that was Thursday Night Football. Yeah, I thought Sam Darnold did pretty good. I mean, in that game, he came back and put up some big yards. So, I haven't watched the Jets a whole lot, but yeah, I feel like you guys got a talented young quarterback, and you can definitely we'll see what happens. Tank for an easy schedule next year. Yeah, again, I don't think we should tank, but I do get the perspective. The idea of why tanking makes sense. When you have Bosa out for the year, torn ACL, you have Solomon Thomas out for the year, torn ACL, and but yeah, so I feel like we still got a chance, and unless we keep struggling here, if we we just got to keep playing the games, but appreciate that. So Kendrick Bourne, though, he dropped some passes. Yeah, you're right. Bourne did drop some passes tonight, but he also did come out with some catches as well. And Bourne, he's another guy that can break out potentially. The 49ers, we have a lot of talent at the wide receiver position. Trent Taylor, Dante Pettis, Kendrick Bourne. These are guys that have that potential to be big time impact players in our offense. And we're going to continue to see their development moving forward. Who will win the World Series? Me, I hate to say it, A's against LA. Yeah, I think you're right. That's a great perspective. Great prediction there for baseball in the World Series. And yeah, I don't want to see the A's and Dodgers in it because I don't want both of those teams to win it at all. But if it's A's Dodgers, then yeah, we got to go with the A's there. But let's see that. Yes, when you're we'd never say we're glad they lost. I wouldn't say that. We never, as a fan, you never root for a team loss in that case. But the Mullins over Garoppolo talk, with that, yeah, there, when you got to be real. Jimmy G and what he did last year, taking us to the Super Bowl. This man is an incredible quarterback, has led many game-winning drives. And so, yeah, definitely Jimmy G is the better quarterback. And even, with Mullins, when he was playing really well, I still never would have went with Mullins over Jimmy G, if Jimmy G is healthy. So, yeah, Mullins. Let's see. Wait till mid-season. We'll see. Yeah, Mullins, yeah, he's still a young quarterback, so he's still got that potential. Now, whether we see Mullins get his opportunity as a starter, whether we see that with the 49ers or another team. But yeah, the story on Nick Mullins, it's not over yet. We got a bad chapter tonight, but he can bounce back. And yeah, a lot to discuss. There's a lot that we can get into. Mullins, what was he thinking? You're right. And when I saw that one interception, and literally it almost looked like, yeah, he was just handing it off to him like a pass, like it literally passed it straight to him. I really feel bad for Mullins. Right there with you, Matthew. And yeah, Nick Mullins' facial expressions on the sidelines in that last drive in the fourth quarter. It really said it all for me. I can only just imagine how he was feeling there. And you feel for the guy. You feel for him because you never know. He could have fought back in this game. I loved how he competed tonight. It was tremendous. but just tough. You feel for Mullins. Sometimes fans need to be shocked back to reality. This was life before Garoppolo got here. Yeah, tremendous take, Impossible. I love that take from there. You're right. Those fans out there that were clamoring for Mullins over Jimmy G, we're getting overly excited. I mean, it's good to get excited, but again, that debate and everything. So yeah, I think you're right. I think those fans out there, they needed kind of a bit of a reality check. And yeah, before Jimmy G got here, that's what we were. We were a team that competed in every game. We fought hard. We always played hard. And yeah, I loved how this team has been competing, no matter what it is we have to go through. And so yeah, I feel bad for Mullins, but also why did he? Yeah, you just wonder what his decision making was on some of those throws today. And I think with Mullins, made a terrible decision. Yeah, but I feel bad for him. He looked frustrated. Definitely, his frustration, you could see it in his face. And I think on a lot of those plays, just too much pressure. And, when Mullins is first or second read is not available, then you're relying on Mullins' decision-making as a quarterback. And Mullins is still very young and, hasn't matured in that type of process of, being able to look at your reads and see who's open, because, yeah, sometimes your first or second look is not going to be open, but you got to have that composure, to hold things down and then, see if anyone gets open, keep your composure in the pocket or get out. So, yeah, I think Mullins, he let the pressure get to his head. Then he makes some quick decisions, when you're not really sure in that case there. So just tough loss, Travis. Yeah, I'm feeling it. Will appreciate your support. Let's see, huge game for Kittle despite the loss. Absolutely. And, that's what we got to do. We got to keep the positive perspective here, keep things going. And like I said, we still have a lot to be excited about. So much talent on this football team. And although this year has not gone how we would have liked, we can still turn it around. Just like how we had said after that first game, against Arizona, and then you saw us come back, get back-to-back dominating wins, and we get back on track. Feels exactly like one of those games from 2017 when we lost like 4 straight games by 3 or something like that. Yeah, I agree, Niners fan, 97, right there with you. I remember that season very well. We went 4-12. And I think we broke the NFL record for most games that we, lost by like 1 possession. I mean, it was like 3 or 4 points. Yeah, you're right. Like 4 or 5 straight games, something like that. I mean, it was tough. But back then, those losses, I mean, they didn't hurt as much when we were already out of the playoff race. But a loss like tonight, yeah, you feel it a lot because we're still here early in the season and yeah, just tough way tonight. But again, confident. We got to keep the positivity going to bounce back. Got to head to bed. Peace out, Travis. Thank you so much, Will. Appreciate you a lot checking into the chat. So have a great night and take care, my good friend. And thank you, everyone, checking in tonight to the show and breaking this tough loss tonight. Feels exactly like the Cardinals game too. Yeah, you're right. When you lose like this, a game that, yeah, you feel like you just had it in the bag and we should have been able to take care of business here. And yeah, I mean, for me, I'm I'm hopeful. I still think we're going to be able to come back. But you're just feeling the emotions right now with it being still fresh. This loss and coming back the way that we did. Yeah, I really thought on that last possession, that last drive, that we were going to be talking about a come from behind victory, and we were going to be celebrating big time, going crazy. Oh yeah. So yeah, I was talking, so yeah, the 2017 year was the 6-10 year. Yeah. So I meant, when I said 4-12, was talking about 2018, there. So yeah, 2017 season. That was when we got Jimmy G, and yeah, we were 1-10. So yeah, thank you for picking me up there. Those games. Yeah, you're right. When we set that for losing by 1 possession, and yeah, Jimmy went 5-0, and then we went into that next year. Yeah, and so block punt lost us that game. Yeah, pick 6. Yeah, lost us this one. Yeah, you're right. Well, yeah, I mean the Arizona game, that was one of the calls all throughout that game. Yeah, the block punt definitely did not help us at all. And yeah, pick 6 on this one. Mullins, there are 2 interceptions, just a tough break. But yeah, love how we fought back and, made a game out of this, towards the end. Came so close to getting a come from behind victory. So yeah, we got to shake this one off and come back ready to play next Sunday against the Dolphins. And yeah, so we are going to be winding down the post game tonight. And so let me know, everybody, who are your picks for the game tonight? Let me know who you got in this one. And so without further ado, I'm going to go with my pick. And I am going to take George Kittle, my man, the best tight end in football. What a spectacular way to come back off the injured list and dominate for 15 catches, 183 yards, and gets the big touchdown. George Kittle, the best in football, best tight end, best blocking tight end as well. I mean, just such a terrific job. So loved it. Kittle, he is my pick of the game tonight. When we needed him the most, he stepped it up, and really happy to see Kittle back, and can't wait to see what he does this year. Again, my preseason predictions, I think Kittle is going to have a monster breakout season. I think he's going to break his own tight end record for most receiving yards. And yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how defenses make adjustments to guarding Kittle. I don't think you'll see, Kittle, because if defenses really try to clamp down on him defensively, then it's going to leave other players open to make big plays. But yeah, defenses, I think after a game like tonight, defenses don't want Kittle breaking out like that for over almost 200 yards. They are taking a cornerback for sure in the draft. There's no way they can. Yeah, I think you're right, Matthew, because, when we're looking at this roster, where might we possibly have to address in the draft? Because, yeah, we have Mosley, phenomenal young cornerback. He is going to be terrific. But we have Sherman, who's going to be a free agent. So, we don't know if he's going to come back. I'd love to bring Richard Sherman back. And so we'll see what happens in the off season. And then, then of course, right now you got a Kittle. Let's see. They won't, or no way they can't. Oh yeah. So, So, yeah, I mean, we're going to see when we get to the draft. Yeah, Ahkello Witherspoon, it'll be big when he can come back off of injury. Just one lockdown corner would really help tremendously. You're right. Definitely agree. Because, today you saw what happens when we get exposed out there. A lot of big plays allowed in the secondary, unfortunately. And yeah, we got to clean that up. Got to pick it up, draft a cornerback, and have Sherman develop him. Absolutely. That would be a phenomenal way to, improve there in the secondary. And yeah, I just love how well Kyle Shanahan in this 49ers front and John Lynch in the entire front office, how they have developed this football team. And yeah, even the draft. I mean, that our first round pick, getting Kinlaw, Everyone wanted us to take a receiver, but man, we were able to get Brandon Ayuk later in the draft. So what an absolute steal that was. And so I love how we've improved this team. And yeah, that's how you got to do it. Address those areas that you can improve on. So it's going to be fun to see what we end up doing in the secondary. So cannot wait. So yeah, let me know, everybody, who you got for your picks of the game tonight. What a phenomenal situation. Let's see. We have a strange quarterback situation. Yep. Definitely right. And we've been through these. When we remember the Alex Smith, Colin Kaepernick debate at quarterback, and now I think this one is not as dramatic as that one. When you had Kaepernick overtaking Smith. I mean, that was big, and I agreed with it at the time. With how explosive that Kaepernick was. But now, when you got Jimmy G, he is our quarterback. And when healthy, he is the man that is going to lead us to the Super Bowl and get back and win it. Sad. I've been a Niner fan since 2011. So it's been a lot of heartbreak, kind of numb from it. Yep, I agree with you, Niners fan 97. And yeah, I feel your same pain. For me, I started watching the Niners in 2006. My first game went to Niners versus Raiders. We won 34-20, and what an exciting game that was. Went with my parents and my brother. And yeah, that was my first experience at Candlestick Park. Absolutely amazing. And then I also went to a game later that year, 2006, on Christmas Eve. And Niners were 6-8 at the time, and yeah, we lost that game. But that was when I became a fan, and yeah, I mean, I'm right there with you. I saw all the heartache over the years. I was at the NFC Championship game against the New York Giants, so I remember sitting in the stadium, by myself for, just several minutes after the game. Processing everything. And my senior year of high school, we lost the Super Bowl, and then this past season, of course, and then we had 2 NFC Championship losses. So I mean, if anyone is due to win a Super Bowl and a Lombardi, it is us. And I think we were going to get it and avenge all of those heartaches, and that's what we got to do. Excited to see Sherman back. He has really good toughness. Yep. Sherman, love his mentality and his mindset. Getting him back on the field is going to be huge, just like it was getting Kittle and Samuel back. I mean, it's not only what those guys can do on the field, but it's their leadership that they bring. And when they're on the field, that transitions to, everyone around them getting better and playing up to their potential. So yeah, it's going to be awesome when we get Sherman back and see how everything's going to go. If we're going to lose by at most 7, make it a game. So yeah, that's what you got to love. It hurts when you drop a close game. Obviously, if it was a blowout, we're not as hurt by much. But when it comes close like this, gets to be very tough. Yeah, like the Ravens-Niners 2009 game, I didn't feel pain. Yeah, I mean, at that time of the season, we were rolling. I think we were 10-1, 10-2. Yeah, I think 10-2 or 11-2. But then we lost that game to the Ravens all the way down to the wire. But yeah, when we were getting ready for the playoffs, that loss, didn't sting as much. So yeah, hopefully, again, still keeping out faith that we can get to a Super Bowl and win it this year. So yeah, winding down the post game, everybody. So thank you, everyone, checking into the show tonight. So absolutely, just a tough heartbreaker tonight. So let's see. Yeah, 10-2. After that game, it was Kerry Hyder Really impressed me. He has good readings. Yeah, Kerry Hyder, man, he's been so tremendous. I did a video on him in the off season when we signed him, and he's a guy that I thought could be a great under the radar pickup for us, and we've seen that this year. It's been tremendous, his play and coming up with big plays. So terrific signing in the off season for us. Got Manchado Uber Alice in the house. Welcome to the show. What is going on? Let's see. Bolts fan here. So Bolts, if I'm not mistaken, inform me there. But if we're talking maybe Buccaneers or the Chargers. Yeah, I had to think there for a sec. And with San Diego, and yeah, so your LA Chargers. Best of luck there. Hyder needs to get quicker. He was on Wentz all night. Just couldn't end the play. Yeah, you're right. We were getting some pressure on Wentz there, and Hyder's making some big steps and some big improvement. And yeah, you got to love it. And so yeah, we're gonna be winding down the show. And yeah, so to recap, we got to keep things in a positive mind frame. We still got to like our chances this year, and we can get on a hot streak. I consider them San Diego LA doesn't even care about them. Yeah, I didn't really like the fact that they moved to LA. I felt like, you already have NFL teams in LA, so I would have liked to have seen the Chargers stay in San Diego. Yeah. So yeah, we're winding down. Recap of tonight. So yeah, good night, everybody. Stay safe and stay faithful. Absolutely. That's what we got to do. Wear your Niners gear. Don't, if you're going out, wear your Niners gear with pride. And if anyone says anything, look, keep the positivity. Tell them we're going to be back. Just wait, you see. So, yep, we're going to be back. And yeah, thank you everyone checking in tonight. Wish we were talking a big win tonight. It was a tough one. Yeah, we're still feeling this season. Still wrapping our minds around everything that's happened. And prayers out to Bosa to recover. And the big thing for Bosa is take the necessary time to recover. And word of advice from the great Jerry Rice, his advice to Bosa, take the necessary time to recover. As we know, Jerry Rice, when he tore his ACL, he tried to come back early that year in week 15, and then he ended up sustaining, I think like a rib cage injury, something like that. So for Bosa, take the time you need. And, we're going to get back out there. So we're going to be out there next week. Thank you so much, Matthew. Have a great night, everybody. And hit that like button if you haven't done so. Really appreciate the support big time. I mean, it means the absolute world to me, your guys' support. And so, I enjoyed it tonight and wish we could have got the win. But we'll be back next Sunday. So have a fantastic night, everybody. Take care, and let's go Niners. Let's keep that positivity. We'll be back. Go Niners, everyone. Have a great night and take care. We will see you guys later.